Southern Paiute traditional lands contain more than 600 miles of the Colorado River, spanning from the Kaparowitz Plateau in the north to Blythe, California in the south. These lands include the Grand Canyon, known to us as Paiute. According to our traditional beliefs, Southern Paiutes were created in this region and charged with a special responsibility to protect and manage our land, water, and natural resources. We have survived in this land because of our ability to continuously adapt and change. Prior to a European and a Euro-American contact, our ancestors moved throughout the territory in purposeful and determined patterns. Our people interacted with specific plants and animals at particular times and places. From the 1700s on, Southern Paiutes were subjected to wave after wave of outsiders who refused to recognize indigenous rights and treated both the land and everything on it as theirs. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, U.S. federal government activity carved up the region, designating national forests, monuments, and parks, and isolating Southern Paiute communities on reservations. Still, Paiutes continue to move through the region, utilize its resources, and recognize our responsibility to protect it. The Southern Paiute Consortium is an entity created in 1993 by and for its member tribes to uphold this responsibility. Comprised of the Kaibab Band of Paiute Indians and the Paiute Indian Tribe of Utah, particularly the Shivwits Band, the consortium aims to increase tribal participation in the Glen Canyon Dam Adaptive Management Program. The Glen Canyon Dam has become a significant feature of the Colorado River ecosystem. Historically, the river experienced periods of extreme flooding, which were important for regulating sediments and the ecosystem. Currently, the dam's controlled floods are periodic and low compared to historic processes. This favors different plant and animal species and facilitates tourism, increasing visits to specific sites. The Southern Paiute Consortium monitors the ongoing cultural and environmental impacts of the Glen Canyon Dam. These effects include direct impacts caused by fluctuating water levels and loss of sediment that is trapped behind the dam. They also include indirect impacts that result from the controlled flows and the beaches established by these flows. The controlled flows have made regular river travel possible and dramatically increased the number of visitors to the river and its canyons. The consortium organizes an annual trip during which its members travel down the Colorado River to carry out its monitoring program. The program includes quantitative measurements of plant size and distribution, visits to important cultural sites, and qualitative evaluation of beach characteristics and the condition of archaeological and landscape features. Southern Paiutes are especially concerned when visitors disrupt or damage sites, trampling vegetation, moving artifacts, and defacing panels that contain rock writing. The Southern Paiute Consortium not only monitors changes taking place and shares its findings with scientists and government officials, but it also tailors its outreach efforts to educate visitors about the impacts of tourism. Since the Colorado River and its canyons first attracted Euro-Americans as sites for mining, dams, and recreation, Southern Paiutes have been forced to adapt to foreign policies and practices. Still, we take seriously our traditional and contemporary right and responsibility to manage our land and resources. We will continue to fulfill our cultural and legal mandate to protect this region, which is central to our lives and to our understanding of who we are and our relationship to all who are living here.